She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful moon child. I'm Trini. Welcome to your general tarot reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of September. We're going to take a look at overall energy, spiritual guidance. We'll also see what spiritual gifts are being activated within you at this time. We'll lay a Celtic cross spread. We'll look at love, money, and career, and we'll close with a goddess message to see what goddess energy is coming to you to help and support you. Now, before I start pulling cards, I love to play a healing tone. You can skip this brief meditation if you wish. There are timestamps below, but I always love to do this because it's a wonderful way to relax and to help you vibrate really nice and high so that you're connecting with the messages that come through for you. So, beautiful moon child, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Cancer, let's go ahead and see what message Divine has for your overall energy. Nope, not yet. There we go. Alright, collaborative dreaming. So there is something that is coming to fruition for you as a result of you being in alignment with your soul and also being aligned with soul tribe, okay? People who are at the same place in their life as you. It may not be like their life might not look like yours might not look like theirs, but generally you vibe the same way, okay? So there's going to be support that comes to you as a result of this. And so this is going to be a really nice time for you to share ideas and to exchange communication with people, because it's going to result in your growth. Sometimes, especially with the Cancer energy, you know, we go into our shell and we just want to sort of have that hard exterior and have sort of like hermit energy, right? And keep to ourselves. But there are connections. I feel like you've been doing that lately. I feel like you've been really protecting your energy. Divine is saying that it's okay to open up if what you see in people aligns with what they are, with the message that they are sharing. Okay, so if your intuition is guiding you away from someone, then definitely listen to that. But there are opportunities for connection around you that will help you, okay? For some of you, this is going to lead to a prosperous venture or a really good, solid collaborative effort. And it might not be something that feels life-changing, but it's definitely going to nurture your sense of self-confidence. You have going beyond normal. So you've got this light bulb. There's something that has come to you that it just feels like it's something that you are meant to do, to create, or to share. And Divine says it's time for it. If you are worried or feeling doubtful as far as how other people will perceive you, please don't worry about that. I know that's like, oh, don't worry about that. You know, that's our human nature, right? But it's all about moving beyond that initial desire that you might feel to sort of criticize yourself and compare and say, well, this doesn't look like anything they're doing. Precisely. Because this is new, good energy, and it's something that is needed around you, okay? Let's see what spiritual gifts are available for you to tap in at this time. It's not to say that you're limited to these gifts at all, okay? But this is just what's coming through at this point in time. All right, so you've got, oh, sophisticated. Yes, you have a very sophisticated energy. I feel like you are very mature, and you always have been. You have sort of a playful energy that comes into effect sometimes, but for the most part, you are very, you come across to people as down to earth, yet somehow also refined and sophisticated and very mature. You also have this Venus card, which is about tapping into your love energy, your energy of love and beauty and prosperity. All of that is, they're all frequencies that you can tap into. Okay, so definitely whatever ideas you have to create, do them. Make them happen. Move forward with them. No pressure, but allow yourself the time and space and energy to explore those ideas that you have, you know. All right, I'm gonna lay a Celtic cross spread to see what energies are impacting you over the month of September, or whenever you're watching this. It's like, you know, it's created for September, but when Spirit brings you a message, it does not care how it's labeled. It does not, as long as you get that message. So whenever you're watching this. All right. So for your current situation, you have Ace of Wands. So there is, okay, that, look, Ace of Wands, new creative efforts and passions. And you've got that light bulb there, right? So there's something that you're being inspired to do. But it's conflicted with Ace of Swords. And what that lets me know is that there is clarity that's needed before you're willing to give yourself the chance to express this new idea or to make this creative effort happen. There is a breakthrough that needs to happen. And I feel like that breakthrough is related to, I feel like self-confidence is a factor, okay? But we'll see what else comes through. Now for your bases, you have Five of Swords. So there is conflict that you have faced. And I feel like this is conflict. For some of you, it's with whoever you live with, it's family. For some of you, it's on the job, but you have felt this sort of tension, this push and pull, and it has made you sometimes doubt your path because you've looked at other people and you said, why am I experiencing this? And then you've had to pause what you were doing and address that. But what Divine is saying is that where you are moving to now, you're above the conflict. So it's about that. Okay, so that's what the mental clarity is about. You realizing that you are above the conflict. You don't have to worry anymore about what's going on around you. I feel like some of you, I'm getting like Libra energy of wanting people to get along, wanting to mediate, wanting, you know, because Cancer, that's nurturing. You know, you want to nurture and take care of people, but I'm also getting that peacemaker vibe too, right? So Divine is saying that your goals, dreams, and aspirations, and your sense of happiness as well, put that above the conflict, okay? All right, for your past, you have Nine of Pentacles. So I see that there was some abundance that came to you. Divine is saying that you earned it, and it's not something that happened overnight. It's because you put forth the time, effort, and dedication that it took to get there. So give yourself credit for that. For your present, you have Queen of Wands. So that's about your confidence. Divine is really calling for you to tap into your confidence. And what they're saying is that you're going to have to choose to be confident because it's not always going to come naturally to you. Unfortunately, I wish it did. I wish all the wonderful things always came naturally to us. But see, the way our subconscious minds are set up doesn't really happen that way. The way society is set up, the way our past and our background was set up, we weren't taught to believe. Most of us were not taught to believe in ourselves. So you are developing this sense of self-confidence, okay? But give yourself also time to learn how to become confident, and just remind yourself that sometimes it is just a conscious choice to be confident. Now for your future, you have the Queen of Swords. This is really important because as you're rising above that conflict, look, that's still swords energy. So as you're rising above that conflict, you're choosing to be the Queen of Swords, and you are making decisions, and you are saying, I am not going to entertain this nonsense. I am not going to give my energy to this. I'm going to direct my time and energy over here. So Queen of Swords is strategic, and she is not afraid to say what she means, and she means what she says. So you may have shied away sometimes and just given in to like trying to fix things around you and nurture people. But Divine is saying that sometimes what people need is a little tough love. They might need a little distance between you and them. They might need, this might be a situation where I feel like there might come a time where you just have to say what it is and what it isn't. You know, I'm not going to have this, you know, and put your foot down. Don't be afraid to do that. Okay. All right. For your power, you've got Page of Wands. So you do have the power of inspiration. And I feel like there is this new sense of enthusiasm that's coming to you. And that is to support you with this Ace of Wands, this passion that you have. Nurture it. Nurture it, but also let it be fun. Because Page of Wands is about fun and exploration and enthusiasm. So allow yourself to get excited about what you create and what you're working on. For the people around you, you have the Fool. So someone around you is starting a new venture. And there may be a sense of like, I feel like there's somebody around you who wants you to give them support. And it can be very tricky when we expect support from other people. I feel like this person is not where you are as far as what you're working on. They're just starting out. You have more of an actual idea and plan of what you want. And so be very careful. Like, you can give someone assistance, but set your boundaries with that. Don't waste your energy nurturing someone else's dream when your time would be so much better spent nurturing your own dream. That's not to say to not be helpful, but it's just that sometimes our boundaries can get a little fuzzy when we want to help someone, but they're not really helping themselves. Okay, so just be aware of that. For your hopes and fears, you have Seven of Wands. So I feel like you've been concerned about boundaries and protection. So that is something that you can do energetically. And also, please don't fear conflict. Know that you are above it. And that's the number one way that you can protect yourself. There's so many things you can do energetically, magically, alchemically. But it all starts with what you're thinking and where you're vibrating. So if you're fearing someone, then that conflict is a problem. But if you know that you are greater than that fear, it won't be a problem at all. Okay. All right. Now, this is a heads up from Spirit. So for the outcome, you've got Ten of Swords. And that's about feeling like you are in a state of, I feel like this is coming down because usually with Ten of Swords, that really does deal with our thoughts, right? And so Divine is saying to guide your thoughts, and to protect your thoughts, your thought energy, because whatever you give your energy to, as far as your thoughts, that is exactly what you're going to manifest. Okay. So whatever conflict this is, set up your energetic protection. I'll put some things down in the description box for you, and I'll link something here. But do the work energetically, but also just every day remind yourself of your power, because that's going to keep you away from this Ten of Swords. Anything that shows up in tarot, it is so that we have free will, right? So you don't have to accept this Ten of Swords as where you're going to vibrate. It's just the Divine is warning and saying, be careful of what you're thinking. Be careful of the thoughts that you're nurturing, and be willing to give effort every day to shift your thoughts if that's necessary. Okay. If what you're thinking about is not serving you, you can shift your thoughts. You can shift your vibration. Okay. You have the power to do that. All right. Let's see what is going on with love for beautiful Cancer. Oh, okay. So we have two varied cards here. Annoyance and ecstasy. I'm going to get some clarification on those. All right. So you've got the Devil, the Empress, Seven of Wands again. Okay, so that's a common theme. Four of Wands and the Emperor. So I feel like here there is someone who is, I'm seeing both ends of the spectrum. I feel like this is your person, but you see two very different things about them. There is a sense of ecstasy. There is a sense of connection, deep connection with that Four of Wands. This could be your married partner, your person. And I feel like overall, like you've got the Empress and the Emperor here. Look at this. You guys are like, this is a really beautiful energy here, right? But I feel like there is some sort of, with the Devil card, there's some sort of temptation there. Now this could be a very internal thing where there's a fear of having a broken heart. There's a fear of separation. There's a fear of not making it work. There's a fear. Okay, so it could be playing out as fear. It could also be playing out as temptation. But with the Seven of Wands here, there's no need to fear because there is protection there. I feel like there is a person in your relationship. This could be you or your person, and they have experienced some temptation with another person, but their guard is up, you know, and that's normal. When you have a connection with a person, you know, it doesn't mean that you are unable to see other people as far as like physically visualize them or you know, I'm not talking about date them, but it's like you still see people, you still have an attraction to other people. It's just that you're not acting on it if you choose to be in a monogamous relationship. So I feel like with this connection, there are some bobbles in the road. There are also some deeper levels of healing that are being addressed. Because what I'm seeing is that there was a temptation, but that there's this fence around them. And so they are making choices that are beneficial for your connection. So this person might be, you know, they might get on your nerves sometimes, or, you know, I feel like that's just kind of like, you know, with you guys being here as the Empress and Emperor, you probably, and having Four of Wands, you've been together for a while. This is steady. And so that happens where you feel a little bit annoyed sometimes just because this is another person. But I feel like truly what's there is something very substantial, very beneficial, and very healthy. And I feel like you both are making choices in the direction of helping yourself and your relationship as well. So yeah, is there temptation sometimes? Yeah, because we're human, right? But I feel like there is a very conscious effort being made to both heal and protect themselves from following through with those desires, okay? So yeah, okay. All right, so for money and career, you've got reconsider a decision and be a boss, next level. I feel like there's something that you were going to give up on and it's not time just yet. With this reconsider decision, I feel like there's something that is going to go to the next level. You just have to give it time. So if you're thinking about cutting something out, just make sure that it aligns with your truth to do that, to make that choice. It might help to ask yourself, am I doing this because I'm just tired of it right now? Do I just need a break? You know, sometimes you just need a break from something. Or is it something that I really need to just snip and goodbye, you know? So reconsider, because there's something that you have done and that you've been contributing your time, effort, and energy to that will take you to the next level. It will be prosperous for you. It's just going to take some time to get there, okay? All right, I'm going to pull a goddess message to see what goddess energy is coming to you. You've got 3 of them. You've got Ma'at, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So yeah, that's with all that conflict that was going on. Justice will prevail. Just focus on you, okay? So I love how that came through. Ashe Ma'at. You've also got Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. That's right. That's both with career and finances, as well as with that conflict you've been experiencing. Don't even worry about the conflict. Just focus on you. If you need to, because you got Queen of Swords. So if you need to set the record straight and let somebody know, then go ahead and do that. But I feel like just by you bringing your focus back to you, that's going to do so much for you. You've also got Dana, High Priestess. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. You don't need to doubt that. It says it right here in the card. And just know that everything that you are experiencing is giving you that wisdom. You might question, like, well, why did I have to go through all this stuff? Why? You know? And that's not to say that it's a joy to go through tough experiences and struggles, but you will win. You are winning. And it's going to help you to be able to help others. Okay? All right, beautiful moon child. I hope this reading was helpful to you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.